So, how about who can hold a note? Sam, yeah, Sam, lead us in a happy birthday here.
Well, all right. I want to take Daddy's picture first. There's Dad and Bob. I want to get it on my little pad. Yeah, there. Okay, so 95 years and 2 days. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you. All right. And there's his cake. Who's going to give the first speech? Before we eat or after we eat?
That was it.
Will, say a little bit more about Dad.
Well, we've been back here reminiscing about the community, and one of the things that we miss about the community is there isn't one anymore, or it's been diminished somewhat. But back in the days when Dad and the Fears and we were kids, this was a heck of a community, a really safe place to be. Fortunately, it's fairly safe to be now because there's not anybody here.
There's a few people here. Shirley's here. Mom and Dad are here.
Dad and Mother, well, not anybody. A lot fewer people. But anyway, Dad, we were talking back there about the sense of community and the responsibility, and when any one of us would get out of line, there's always somebody that was watching. And Dad was one of those that was watching after, and every Sunday when I learned to drive, he'd say, "Well, go get the Fears, and go get so-and-so, and bring them to church." And church, this place, was the center of activity of this community for many, many years, and it still is, and it's one of the most undying things about this community. We all appreciate it, and we all appreciate Dad and Mother, and especially Mother and her leadership in the community. So we have been fortunate to have lived parents. I chose my parents well as far as longevity goes, and also as far as character goes. So I think we all agree that we don't know too many people that have higher, more integrity than our parents, and we appreciate them and hope many more years are in store for all of us. Thank you all for coming, and anybody wants to say anything about these honorary people?
Amen.
Mother? Are we ready to eat cake? Are we ready to cut the cake?
I suppose so. Everybody's ready.
Who's going to cut the cake? Daddy, you got to cut the cake. Come on, Daddy. Come, cut the cake. Come and cut the cake, Dad. Here's your cake, Daddy. You get to cut the first piece. The cake cutting. Go ahead, Dad. 95 years and counting. Put it down in there, Dad. Got to bury the blade. It's a pretty cake, but it's got to be cut.
Do it.
Just do it.
That's a good job, Dad. All the way out to the edge. That's good. All right. Right across the anchor. Excellent. And that'll be Daddy's first piece. That's a nice cake, isn't it, Paula?
Anchors away, my boy.
Nice job. It's a lemon cake, Dad. It's a lemon cake with a buttercream icing. That's what they told me anyway. Here's cake and ice cream, Dad. You want to take the cake? I'll get you ice cream. Here's a fork.
Get some going both ways.
Go right back to your place, Dad. Right back to here. Hey, let me carry that for you, Dad.
Here we go.
Can you carry your cake? Can you manage it? Sit right down there, Dad. This is your stuff. All your stuff, Dad. Presents. Presents, Dad. There's some ice cream. Mmm. Oh yeah, ice cream. Yummy. Hey, are you ready for a piece of cake and ice cream, Bob? Can you have cake and ice cream, or do you need something else? Gonna take a picture? Hey, look at my iPad. Here's what I get to see. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
He's taking a picture all the time.
There's a few snacks. Anybody wants to come forward?
Okay, you can come up and get cake and whatever you want. David, anybody want cake, ice cream, homemade ice cream?
We know you have an iPad.